Alright, we're live. How we doing? $4,300. It's day 58 of the journey to $100 million. And we're going to review some ads today. So, what I've done is last night after I logged off, I set this so that it wouldn't include today's date. And now I'm just going to update it and we'll see what our ads have done overnight. Alrighty. Amount spent, $5. Unique clicks, 5. Nice. Cost per click, 97 cents. Oh, it is an adequate day. That is a very low cost per lead. Cost per mil, sorry. So I'm pretty happy with that. Typically for a static image ad, you'd be looking between, say, 13 and $20. So for me to get $8 straight out the gate, I'm pretty happy with that. The thing that I'm wondering, which I predicted, is whether I got some negative comments. So we'll just have a look. No comments. Wow, it's a good day. Let's check out our school group and see if anyone's wanted to actually join. Okay. No one wants to join. Oh, notification. No. Chat. Also no. Let's have a look at some analytics then. And we'll just see what's going on. So I should, that's not right. Let's try here. And we'll go. Alright, so we'll go Life Upgrade Society about, hopefully. No. I need the group settings. Oh, there we go. Cool. Dashboard, about page visitors, 32, up from 27 yesterday, so there's your 5 clicks. 0 signups, 0% conversion rate. Over time, it's looked like an average of 20% for the free group. So statistically, we should have gotten 1 person. But also, I'm looking at that now, and it says out of 32 people, I've had 0 people actually join. And the reason for that is probably that I'm promoting it for the seamless outcomes business thing, but I'm not actually, like, saying the business thing on here, you know what I mean? So, not that we have much engagement anyway. I think I might just change it up. Alright, cool. Yep, so no one's interacted in the last goodness knows how long. Just have a quick squiz. Can I see who has contributed the most? Leaderboards. Alright, so one person got 5 posts in the last 30 days. One person got 1 post in the last 30 days. And no one has posted in the last week. I'm going to change it up. And no one can stop me. Alright, so here we go. Group name. What did I call it on the website? Business Builders Bootcamp. Group description. Tick, free group for Q plus A. Tick. Weekly consulting calls. Full catalogue of success. See, these all sound like features, but we want to do what the benefits are of joining groups. So free group for Q&A, that's a benefit because it's free and you can ask questions. Weekly consulting calls sounds like a feature. So instead we will go guaranteed results for consulting students. Guaranteed results for VIP students, which is just people in the consulting. Let's go with I'm not guaranteeing results for the courses, but I will say success look what's the benefit of being in the group if you're lurking? It's a free group for Q&A. The benefit of being in the group if you're a VIP is you get guaranteed results. And the benefit of being in the group if you are not a VIP and you're not just there to lurk is that you have access to every level of every level of business advice. Nice. And we've still got some characters, so I will go. Of course, it's not going to work. Alright, here we go. There we go. We'll go for some money. Build your business. Start today and climb the ranks. Start today and climb the ranks. Yep, that looks all good. Alright, so we'll save that for now. Great. And now we'll change some icons around. Good old ChatGPT. What's on the agenda today? Make me a cover page for business builders boot camp on school. Oops. And the canvas is going to be 1084 by 576. While that's happening, we'll also open up a new ChatGPT block. And we will go for make me a logo for... Actually, I'll probably just use the Seamless Outcomes logo, I think. That probably makes the most sense. So we'll go change, downloads, scroll, scroll, scroll. I don't think it'll take an SVG. There. Save. Cool. And now cover image. Let's try reloading and see what happens. Alright, that's going to go through. While that's going through, we can have a look we won't have much data because we've only spent $5 on it, but let's have a look at what age of people are joining, and I'll come back to that. So, ages. Lots of clicks for the 65 plus, which is a surprise to me. I expected it to be a lot younger people. Now, did we also have... Okay, so we had the most spent on them, but that's probably because they clicked the most. And cost per mil was the highest. That surprises me radically. I would have expected 18 to 24 would have been maybe 80%, and then the rest would have accounted for a tiny fraction. But we do have the cheapest cost per lead there, which is nice. But I'm just shocked, to be honest, that it's going for 65 plus as a primary export. And my other guess is that it will be entirely 100% men. So let's have a quick squeeze. Wow, 3 to 2. Lots cheaper for the women, although it is only 1 click difference. Men have a lower CPL, that makes sense. Interesting. I don't think there's any other worthwhile information that we can get out of this. Yeah, that's all good. After this call, I will set up the pixel so that I can track the data correctly, because I had the wrong pixel installed, which is just an annoyance more than anything else, you know? But, yeah, I'll get onto that almost right now. And, yeah, let's check if there's anyone in the chats. Any chat folk? There should be a button that I can press that shows me the chats. Hang on. Docs chat. Is there anyone here? Hi. It's always nice to chat with myself, you know? Alright, top chat, live chat. Yeah, absolutely nothing. That's okay though. We're still new to the whole game, if you will. So, yeah, no hard feelings if you're not in the chat right now. But know that I'm watching you. Dun dun dun. Ah, we have a little visitor. Hello, Mr. Magpie. Hello. It's always nice working with the window open during the day, because, there's a few birds that come around, and they're always nice. And I like the birds. Anyways, that's what we're up to right now. I'll update it again, just in case. Yeah, another 6 cents, no extra clicks. But the clicks usually take like an hour to come through, so depending on when our ad spend actually happened, which I'd say would have been predominantly within the last 4 hours or so, there is definitely a chance that those unique clicks will be higher than they appear. But for right now, since no one ended up converting, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new ad, which I'm going to retarget people with. Let's see if ChatGPT is done. Something went wrong. Why did it go wrong, mate? Alright. This is your last chance. This is the last straw, ChatGPT. Otherwise I'll use Gemini. Don't think I won't, because I will. I certainly will use Gemini. Alright. So, meta ads, we've got that one is going successfully, but no one's actually done it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a retargeting campaign. I won't make the audience yet because I don't have enough data, but I'll just prepare the retargeting campaign. Dataset, yes. Conversion event, that's fine. Spending limits, we won't go above $5 per day on this one. Daily maximum, $5 per day. The reason for that is we've only got $10 per day total, so I don't want to spend all of it retargeting. I do want to have additional lead flow. But we're going to go custom audience, create new. But I'm going to do that later. Good call, good call, good call. Alright, cool, add transparency. Yep, that looks fine. Alright, great. Now we're going to turn this ad off. Actually, we're going to delete that ad entirely. Alright, now we're going to rename this one as retargeting content view. So this means that anyone who's viewed content on the page, we're going to retarget them, and we're going to send them more ads, which are basically intended to, like, maybe not patch up the funnel, but just like put it back into the funnel. So when you think of the funnel as being like very leaky, here's a primo example. There's lots of leaks in the funnel, right? And so one philosophy is you make the ads that just patch all of the leaks, and then you just hope and pray that instead of there being leaks, you just patched everything. But the problem with that is it's expensive and it takes a ridiculously long time to get every component right. How I view retargeting ads is that when things spill out the sides, you have a secondary bucket that you catch them all in, which is your audience, and then just pour it back in the top, and you're still losing it every time that you pour it back in, but you're also like taking the water that you would have otherwise lost completely, and you're just trying to get it back through. So, you know, the stronger that your ads are and the stronger that your landing page is, the more effective that retargeting becomes, but also the more effective that regular targeting becomes. So that means that every improvement that you make is twice as effective rather than just that one-off improvement. Like, if you don't retarget and you go from let's say you have 100 people per day that you put in your funnel, and you go from a 10% to 11% conversion rate, then it's like, well, you've got one extra person per day, congratulations. But if you also have the retargeting, then it does that like compounding thing where it's like, okay, so on day one, that 11%, that means that there's 89% left over. And then you pour that 89% back in, and then it goes, okay, so now we have the first 100, which is 11, plus we have 11% of 89, which is 9. So we've got 20 people go through the funnel today, and so on and so forth. And then you've got the extra 89 plus the amount that you lost from the original 89, yada, yada, yada. And so that one change leads exponential results over time. Well, logarithmic, but like non-linear increasing, which is nice, and we like those. So anyways, retargeting content view. We're not going to create any rules. Yes, that's all good. Publish. And we're just going to have a think about what kind of ad would be effective for this one. If there's anyone here, feel free to let me know what you think would be an effective ad. Actually, I'll just drag a YouTube studio over. No, I don't want to have my mobile number. Go away. Is there anyone here who can tell me some ideas? Analytics? No. Content, analytics, community, subtitles, copyright, customization, audio library. Oh, here we go. There we go. Alright, so currently it appears that there's no one on here, although we did have 2 people at one point, which is quite exciting. So, regardless, let me know if you have any ideas, even if it's after right now. No, thank you. And yeah, so what we'll do is we'll have a think about when I'm retargeting. I want something that's different but follows the same idea. So let's have a Google. Historically, I've liked Sabri Subi's ones. So Sabri Subi retargeting ad Facebook. Nice, I like that. So there's the old person versus the new person. Okay, so a little bit of attention grabbing. Nice. Let's just go with a clock. I think that'll be the easiest thing to do, right? So if we just like make a square page, boom, we'll delete everything off here because I cooked it last time thoroughly. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Gucci baka, Gucci baka, Gucci baka, Gucci baka, boom, bam, ding, gong, king. Oh yeah, while you're here, check out, I did actually I don't even need to do it that way. Get rid of GarageBand, no. Ah, that's alright. So, let me just pull up my Google Drive. I did a funk remix of Alex Hormozi. Tell me what you reckon. I think it is quite cool. Alright, so Canva, boom. We'll go bam. Yeah, Hormozi funk. I did 2 of them so far. And I would definitely do more if people thought it was cool. But yeah, here's the first one. I'll make sure you guys can hear it before I continue forth. Alright, screen capture. Should be playing audio. Alright, let's go.
The most powerful things that change our behavior and our character are the stories we tell ourselves.
Can you guys hear that okay?
Buy the course, read the book. What's the evidence? You learn to argue against your own thoughts. Your identity is fluid and you need to be able to change your identity and your character traits. I used to have more angry tendencies. Like, what's the evidence? Candidly, I suffer from a lot of insecurities. Or why would you let them make you suffer more by telling yourself that they gave you this character trait? It felt stupid to me. You are a patient person. You are a kind person. You are an integrous person. You are a hardworking person. You are a patient person. You are a kind person. You are an integrous person. You are a hardworking person.
You know what, even just that on its own I'm pretty happy with. Like, it's obviously AI generated, but that'll probably get some comments and engagement, so I'll happily take it. But yeah, what did you think of the Hormozi remix? Let me show you another one that I made. They're about a minute each. The idea was I go to the gym.
Is coming to save you. I'm making minimum wage.
The idea was I go to the gym and I get to like lift with Hormozi in my ears. There was a guy who I won't play now because probably copyright, but Roy Smooth was his name, and he had like some Jim Rohn tracks, and they weren't good for the gym, but they were really good for just driving because he'd be like, bum bing bum 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 bing gong 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 gong, and you'd just be getting like these Jim Rohn quotes in your ears, to the point where like I'd say I have maybe, well, aside from actually just listening to the seminars and whatnot, but I probably have like 20% of Jim Rohn's live seminars just recorded in my head because of those songs, which is quite cool. And yeah, probably between that and watching the seminars, I feel like I've embodied a bit of Jim Rohn in myself. So I wanted to try the same thing with Hormozi, and that's where these came from. And I was like, I'll just put them all in a Google Drive, I'll make a like YouTube playlist for them, and then yeah, I'll work out with them. But I never got around to the next couple because I sort of lost my motivation. But if you want them, I will do them. Check this one out.
Absolutely no one is coming to save you. I'm making minimum wage. I don't know how to escape. We have these disadvantages. It's harder for people like us. Blah, 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 blah. Average parents will blame the economy. We're not rich because I don't have the skills. And I never learned them. Should you do it? Yes. Yes. These 3 words will get you out of poverty. It's my fault. These 3 words will get you out of poverty. So if you're not investing in anything now, then you've already decided you've already lost. You've already lost. One sale is $500, and that takes 30 minutes. You can learn that in a month. Here's the good news and the bad news. The good news is that this 100% works. You can look it up on your own. Bad news is it's my fault. These 3 words will get you out of poverty. It's dumb. It's a bad trade. It's like, doesn't really matter. I thought you were supposed to be rich. If your friends don't have goals, your goal should be to get new friends. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's my fault.
How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm going to play them again because I actually quite like working with them, you know?
The most powerful things that change our behavior and our character are the stories we tell ourselves. The skills are straightforward. Buy the course, read the book. What's the evidence? You learn to argue against your own thoughts. Your identity is fluid and you need to be able to change your identity and your character traits. I used to have more angry tendencies. What's the evidence? Candidly, I suffer from a lot of insecurities. So why would you let them make you suffer more by telling yourself that they gave you this character trait? It felt stupid to me. Or a patient person. Or a kind person. Or an integrous person. Or a hardworking person. Or a patient person.
That's crazy, surely.
Or a kind person. Or an integrous person. Or a hardworking person.
Idiot. So, turns out we didn't even put any text on them when we changed the ad type, so that's kind of annoying. Man, classic. Alright. Copy. Description, paste. Try X. Didn't even put the image on there. Far out. I'm surprised that ad did anything. Whoops. So this one, we're just gonna go description, boom. No, sorry, primary text, boom. We'll go the rest. Copy. Paste. Write a short headline. Business. Builders Boot Camp. Oh man, we didn't have the media either. That is crazy. Do that one, please. Yes, next. Done. Great. Okay, so we will go builders meme, I receive. Cool. That's insane. I can't believe I did that. Poor form on my part. But hey, it appeared to be working, which shocks me. So that one's good. Crazy. And then this one should have nothing. So we're just going to rename it as School Direct. Publish, which means that is no longer going to be Meme Australia, that's just going to be Australia. Australia School. And now we'll go retargeting content view. Oh, whoops. No, we won't. We will go here. Then we'll go surely. Yep. Paste. Great. add an objection, overcome for why I am doing it, brackets, selling the course later, and selling the course later and ascension into the next course where they make $100, make 300 dash month. Alright, so we got all that. Then we're going to go retargeting content view. Going to make a new ad within there. So retargeting content view. Create an ad. Watch melting. Watch melting. GPT. Copy. And we're gonna go that last. Set up creative image ad. No thanks. We're gonna go here, boom. I'll come back to that. But for right now, we got boom, bam. We'll go bop, but we'll go Control X. Business Builders Bootcamp. Hey? Why can't I type? Good old meta ads. Ads manager, eh? Alright, so most students do it in 2 weeks. Why is that not letting me type? That's crazy talk. Oh, right. Lol. Control A, Control X. Most students do it in 2 weeks. Once they're gone, they're gone. Free to join the group. Free to join the group. Cool, and then description will go make your first $100 in business. Great, publish. Cool, that shouldn't send to anyone because there's no audience. And that means that I've also thoroughly cooked up the this one. So I'll jump through here. That shouldn't even be there. What are you doing, mate? Alright. Just review and publish. Yeah, that's fine, just do it. Okay, I'll do it later. Fine. Grr. Builders mean I receive. text there. Alright, that's the end of the live stream, but just for
Absolutely
you.
no one is coming to save you. I'm making minimum wage. I don't know how to escape. We have these disadvantages. It's harder for people like us. Blah, 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 blah. Average parents will blame the economy. We're not rich because I don't have the skills. And I never learned them. Should you do it? Yes. Yes. These 3 words will get you out of poverty. It's my fault. These 3 words will get you out of poverty. So if you're not investing in anything now, then you've already decided you've already lost. You've already lost. One sale is $500, and that takes 30 minutes. You can learn that in a month. Here's the good news and the bad news. The good news is that this 100% works. You can look it up on your own. Bad news is it's my fault. These 3 words will get you out of poverty. It's dumb. It's a bad trade. It's like, doesn't really matter. I thought you were supposed to be rich. If your friends don't have goals, your goal should be to get new friends. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's my fault.
Publish. Cool. Now we're going to finish that one. So, cover image request. We're going to do that with Gemini right here, right now. Actually, I'll end this live and I'll continue doing that on my own time. But thank you for watching if you're still here and you've got an amazing attention span. Comment something about a Hawaiian pizza and I'll know that you are here right now. So, what have we learned today? Ads working surprisingly well despite all of the errors that I made, which makes me think that maybe I should be simplifying my ads relative to where they were. Who knows? And yeah, we're going to keep sticking with it. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.